13-year-old Ali Abdullahi Mahidin is happy to be back in the classroom after his free tuition school in a displacement camp in Garrisbali, Mogadishu, that had closed for 3 months found new sponsors. Our school in Barlan IDP camp closed last year after the death of its financial benefactor. But a Radio Ergo broadcast on September 2nd was picked up by a local charitable group that came in with fresh support. I am very happy to have got my education back. While the school was closed, I was getting anxious. But now I'm back at school like any other student in the area. I've even got my books and pens, Ali said. Unfortunately, his 4 younger siblings have not been able to join as their mother can't afford the books and pens for them all. Ali's mother, a cleaner, makes about $5 a day. His father died in 2019. The family used to be pastoralists in Bakul region, where they lost 90 goats in the drought in 2017, forcing them to flee to Barlan IDP camp. Our school was reopened on November 16th by Development Organization for Somali Young Generation, DOSIO, whose director, Abukar Shuda Hussain, said they heard about its closure on Radio Ergo. The 3-classroom school offers lessons in the mornings and afternoons for 231 students from families displaced by drought and conflict in other regions. None could afford the $15 fees normally charged for tuition by other private schools in the area. We heard about the need for the school from Radio Ergo, who spoke about the hardships in the area. We work on humanitarian affairs, and education is among our main objectives. We sent a group to assess the area and the education needs there, said Abukar. The school land was donated by local people while the structures were constructed by private companies and donations from the diaspora. DOSIO hopes to expand the school to cover the educational needs in Barlan camp. When we saw the need for education in the area, that's when we stood up to set up this school, which will help develop the children in the camp, Abukar said. Nusra Nuno Muhammad is another IDP mother who is happy 2 of her children are now in school. She couldn't afford the 6,000 Somali shillings bus fare to the nearest other free school in Dane. The children didn't have education, they had nothing. We aren't well off now, and I can't afford to pay for their education, she said. Nusra works as a cleaner in a restaurant in Hadun, earning $80 a month. She and her children live in a makeshift house in Wanlawine camp in Garrisbali. The family lost 25 goats and 35 cows to drought in 2019 in Wanlawine, Lower Shabelle. Since her husband divorced in 2020, he does not support them. Our school is also offering adult literacy classes to IDP women. For most of them, it's the first time they have been to school. Ruida Abdullahi, a mother of 2 in Wallenwayne camp, is among 50 women attending classes. She runs a tiny stall in the camp and says she struggled in reading and writing, but since going to school, she can read messages on her phone. I learned how to read Somali here. I understood a lot from here. I can now read whatever people send me now. Thank God. I was in the dark, but now I'm educated. I am educated, Ruida stated. Similar private schools charge $7 for adult classes. Ruida was displaced by clan conflict in 2017 from Wanlawine, where her father and brother died.